welcome to Minneapolis Junior Senior High School basketball at the Sacred Heart Gymnasium in Salina. February 3rd today, 2012. We're here for the girls contest in league play against NCAA foe, the Sacred Heart Knights. Dale Leach, Mike Berry, and Scott Oshman here to bring you this broadcast tonight on www.salinapost.com and Eagle Communications Channel 2, both live audio, video, replay on Channel 20.
Your connection for Minneapolis sports.
That's right. That's right.
Well, Dale, I was talking with Jay Macy earlier. We've got a minute or two here before we need to get into this thing. We were talking track and talked a little bit about Garrett Doherty going up to Concordia College up in Seward, Nebraska, and won the 1,000 meters race indoors up there in track. So Garrett's moved from cross country on to indoor track and doing well. Kendall was there watching him, said he looked really good and very strong runner in the 1,000 meters. But that gets me to the point where when you're looking at a good 4x8 team, we've got 4 girls that can flat run an 800 meters, and Ashlyn Macy, Anna Trahan, and Lucy Giles. Well, the 4th cog just showed up this year as a transfer from Glasgow. That Grace Peters runs a 2:19.
Wow.
2:19 now.
Wow.
That's high quality.
She's a
freshman.
Right?
She'll be eligible come track season. So I'm pretty excited about the opportunity that those 4 girls have right there. That's state qualifying right there. I can guarantee you that.
Good.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see Grace start to play on basketball and volleyball. Apparently has a chance to be a pretty good athlete.
She, because of rules, she cannot play basketball. She can play JV basketball. She just can't play varsity
transfer
level
rules.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Transfer rules. So
I think it's 18 weeks you have to set out, Jay said. So her 18 weeks will be up come spring, or track season anyway. But a 2:19 in high school, that's a phenomenal run. Lindsay ran a lot of 800s and won a lot of medals with a 2:26, 2:28. So I know what a 2:19 will do.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's big time.
But we're here to play basketball tonight. Yeah. There's 5 games left after tonight in regular season play before we hit the sub-states. Tonight we play Sacred Heart. They've been having another tough year. They're 3-11 overall and 0-7 in league. Minneapolis is 9-5 and 2-4. Last December at Minneapolis, we won by a score of 43-16. This is the 46th game in the series overall. Minneapolis now leads at 23-22 with that last win. And we're 10-8 versus Sacred Heart here in Salina.
You know, Scott, we've talked about this before, you and I and Dale, that, a team that's down like this, you let them stay in the ball game long and they get their confidence up, they can darn sure give you a scare later on in the 3rd and 4th quarter. So I think it's imperative that the girls get out to a good start early and just play tough basketball throughout and not let up and just keep the hammer down all the way through, because after that's a tough loss with Russell. Those girls are tough. They will be tough to beat any time we play them this year or next year. But
you know,
for the most part,
it was a tough loss, but they played very well in a tough loss. Mm-hmm. I felt that they played a very good game, even though it was a loss. We played very well against Russell. So we can't by any means let down, because you know they're going to be wanting their first league victory. They're going to be searching for it right here tonight. So.
The Lady Lions are tied for 4th right now in sub-state standings with Beloit with the 9-5 record. So for both the girls and the boys, every game here, the potential win is almost an imperative stat for
interesting. No seniors on the Sacred Heart Lady team.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. So
yeah, they would have had one if Bonnie Boos would be out. I'm not sure why Bonnie's not out, but she's been a mainstay for them the last 3 years and did not play this season.
I know the girls are looking forward to getting back into action as the schedule had it. We had Tuesday off this week, which makes it seem like just forever before we start bouncing the ball again. But I'm sure Coach Weatherman has had a chance to get the girls in a little bit better acclimation towards that zone defense that a lot of teams are playing against us now. So hopefully they've got some ball movement and they're ready to go, because I would imagine Sacred Heart, now their JV played man-to-man, but I might be surprised, but I would think they would play zone against us to try and slow down and keep this game under 40 for sure.
Well, anytime you're lacing it up against Sacred Heart, you better be ready for a battle.
Yep.
Girls or boys.
It's true.
And
especially in the confines of Sacred Heart Gym. So.
You know, the groundhog is come and gone, but winter seems to be hanging on. I was kind of ready for spring. Got a couple days of it and spoiled me for sure. But we're still winterized, and we're in basketball season. The Minneapolis Lady Lions are taking on the Sacred Heart Lady Knights in Salina. And this should be, hopefully, the girls kind of get running at full speed tonight here and just not look back.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got to pick up the momentum, get it started, and finish this season strong to get ready for Sub-State and a chance for these seniors to possibly move on. So,
well, I see a good thing. The girls, I see a lot of girls smiling and having a good time down there. That's what it's all about. And if you can put that together with a little intensity and have a good time, more than likely you are going to have a pretty special evening.
the Knights, one of the leading players for the Knights to look for is this number 14 here, Hannah Dahl. One of their leaders in points and rebounding production. That hum is just,
it might be
there. That's part of this system.
There, that helped.
Yeah.
A little.
not much. So about
I
40.
couldn't hear that earlier, but it was all the music and everything.
40 seconds away from tip-off. Minneapolis will be in their traveling blue, and Sacred Heart Knights in their home white. Michael had the call. I will give a little color as we get ready for tonight's ball game.
You're a colorful color man, Scott Usher.
You know, we were privy to a little signing this last week. Scott, I'm sure you're going to elaborate on that, but that was just really a neat thing for Andrew Yoxel and that family. And Doc is very proud of Andrew and his accomplishments, and we had a chance to see some of them.
Yeah, we did. The three of us were invited with our, and my family went as well. At least my boys did, my wife, and we were able to go to signing party, and we'll talk about that prior to the boys game, but that was pretty darn exciting to be able to witness that and to be able to spend some time with the Yoxels and a lot of our friends. So, but now the challenge at hand is the girls game, and Michael had the starting lineups for both the Sacred Heart Lady Knights as well as Minneapolis Ladies Lions. I imagine we'll have a prayer beforehand as well as Pledge of Allegiance. So we'll see. Nope.
Boys game.
Boys game. Okay.
We will start at point guard, the senior Ashlyn Macy, number 3. And for Sacred Heart, number 3, Megan Stein. She is 5'3", 5'5", and a sophomore. Minneapolis, 2 guard, Bailey Walker, number 4. For Sacred Heart, number 5, she's a sophomore, 5'3", Maddie Donatel. For the Lady Lions, Kelsey Page, 3 guard, shooting guard. And for Sacred Heart, number 11, Megan Gilliland. There's an extra L and I in there, so I'm going to have trouble with that. 5'4", and a junior. And Minneapolis, quick forward, Casey Crossan, number 23. Still working her way back into shape with that bad knee, bad ankle. For Sacred Heart, Hannah Dahl, 5'9", a junior. As Dale mentioned, no seniors on the Sacred Heart team. And at the post for Minneapolis, Allie Steinbrock. And the leading scorer for Sacred Heart, I'm sure, Tracy Tebow, 5'5", a sophomore. She can fill it up. We'll have to watch her. She can shoot from the outside and inside. So we'll have to play her pretty tight. But as Dale mentioned, Minneapolis handled the Lady Knights earlier in the season. And I look for more of the same here tonight. But as you mentioned, Scott, you know, you go to the opponent's home floor. It doesn't matter who you're playing there. It's always a tough go to beat that opponent away from the Lions' Den.
Yeah, it is. You always have to come in prepared and be ready to go, and that's where I hope the ladies are tonight. So,
well, I hope they have fun. They're focused, it looks like. So we're just about ready for the tip here, Sacred Heart Gym. As the camera will show, it's a little bit of a brick wall around the outside of it. It reminds me a lot of TMP and Hayes.
Only
it's a really big brick wall. Okay, here we go. J.C. Cross and Hannah Dahl, and Sacred Heart controls the tip. Now out front. Now back to Tebow. Tebow gets it off on the left wing. Megan Stein's going to handle the ball quite a bit. That's Maddie Donatel, number 5. Let me get the numbers going. Gilliland. Ball tipped away by Kelsey Page, picked up by Sacred Heart. Now out front. Motion offense, because Minneapolis is definitely man-to-man. Stein on the right wing. Gets it out front to Tebow. She looks for a cutter. Now passes up a three-pointer, jumps into the paint, takes a shot, no good. As Gilliland had an open shot in the paint. Man-to-man defense by Sacred Heart also here. Walker has the ball. Skip pass over to Page. There's a cutter going through. That ought to be a good sign they're in a man-to-man. And the motion offense starts. Page with the ball and shoots. It's a three-pointer. It's up and in. First shot down the hatch by Minneapolis is a 3 as Kelsey Page. Oh, nice takeaway there by Page. It's tipped out and Walker picks up the loose ball. Page on the left wing looking inside. Allie Steinbrock with the ball. Now Ashley Macy. Dribble drive into the paint. Bounce pass down low to Steinbrock. She backs out for a 3. It's up. No good. Off the glass. Saved by Crossan. Walker throws it across the court to Macy. Macy collects the loose ball. And we reset. Here's a walk. Page drags the pivot foot. Turnover Minneapolis, and Sacred Heart will play it in. Three-quarter court. Tebow with the ball. Now inside to Dahl. Maggie Dahl has the ball tipped away, but she picks up the loose ball. Right wing, Gilliland tries the entry pass to Dahl. And Steinbrock has her on the arm. Dahl spun to go to the basket baseline, and Steinbrock had more than the ball. And she's whistled with her first personal foul. Sacred Heart to play it in. Stein with the ball out on the right wing. Now back to Tebow, and Macy doing a really nice job on Tebow. Tebow will jack up the 3 ball, so you'll have to watch her for sure.
Nice hands by Crossan right there. She went for the loose ball and tipped it out of bounds. Good hustle by JC.
Donatel plays it in to Tebow. Ball screen and a steal by Page. She has an easy layup, and the left-hand layup is up and in. Nice anticipation by Kelsey Page as they came with a ball screen on Ashlyn Macy. And Page picked her pocket. Now Macy with a good defense on Tebow. Reverse dribble, almost carried the ball. Looking inside to Dahl, she's double teamed. Shot up, off the glass, and good. They pronounce it Dole here, so I better change my pronunciation
I've never heard of
also.
that way before. Interesting.
Macy gets a ball screen from Crossan. Now on the baseline is shut down by Stein. Good ball reversal by Minneapolis. Dribble drive into the paint. Page loses it for a minute. Now Walker into the paint. Jump shot off the glass, rimming in. Nice bank shot by Bailey Walker from the right wing.
7-2 Lady Lions early lead, 4:33 in the first.
Donatel with the crossover dribble, or that's Gilliland. Off Minneapolis, it will remain with Sacred Heart. 7-2. Minneapolis. Tebow to play it in. Out front it goes to Stein. Dribble drive. Good defense. Overplay by Crossan. Nice block by, and it goes off Gilliland. J.C. Crossan with a nice block. Gilliland tried to retrieve that block shot, but she was standing out of bounds. And the ball is turned right back over to Minneapolis. Macy picks up her dribble. Better have a timeout. He did get it in. It was close. A quick timeout called by Coach Weatherman, as Ashlyn Macy picked up her dribble just as she cleared the timeline. It's a 30-second timeout. Well, Scott, we're looking pretty good so far.
It is. 4:05 left to go in the first. 7-2 Lady Lions with a quick lead. We'll go ahead and take a real quick break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 2, Minneapolis.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Minneapolis to play it in after that quick timeout. 4:05 left first quarter, leading 7-2. Sacred Heart still in a man-to-man defense. AC dribble drive guarded by Stein. Right wing, Kelsey Page. Now the skip pass to Macy. Finds Crossan down low in the paint. Shot up and in. J.C. Crossan with a nice spin move in the paint. Gets the shooter's roll. Tebow with the ball in the backcourt clears the timeline, guarded by Ashley Macy. Gilliland with the ball. Good help defense down low. Boy, Kelsey Page saw that one coming. She's done that twice down there. Knocks it out of bounds. It will be Sacred Heart's ball to play in.
Pounds, Owens, and Kennedy Allison come in.
Also checking in for Sacred Heart, number 20, Sarah Dix, I think.
Sarah Dix. Ooh. Allison got there just a little late, but just quick enough to knock that ball out of bounds as Stein had an easy layup on the backside. Oh, she is whistled with the foul.
She got the foul.
Minneapolis second team foul. Dole, nice pick, but Dole gets it back. And Page with the overplay and the rescue gets it in. Nice double team.
Well, Allison's been in the mix here on defense this series, real big.
Good help defense, good double teams on their post when they got the entry pass down low. Now Sacred Heart with a tip pass and interception by Stein. Tebow with the ball out on top. Macy is not letting her get too far away. Dix, now the swing pass around to Tebow. Cannot pull the trigger on the three ball. Tebow back to Donatel. Now the long shot from the outside by Stein, and she is fouled.
She's going to shoot three.
Page moved into her after the shot was released.
That's Minneapolis' third team foul. Kelsey Page first personal foul. 2:41 still in the first quarter. Megan Stein at the free throw line. Free throw is good. Nice arching shot. A little bit of a class reunion going on up here with David Stein and Dwayne Weedle, a class of, I'm going to guess, but they will probably know more than I would. First free throw is good. Missed the second one, though. Memory like a steel trap. Third free throw, no good.
Makes
Outlet
1 of
pass
3.
to Macy.
9-3 Lady Lions in the lead. 2:37 in the first.
There's a blocking foul called on Gilliland as Ashlyn Macy tried to cut down the top of the key and whistled with the first team foul of the Lady Knights. Minneapolis play it in. Free throw line extended. Pounds Morrow with the ball. Now on the baseline, Ashlyn Macy dribble drive is shut down. Now out front, Allison shot is short and collected under the basket by Dix. Tebow out front to Megan Gilliland. Into Megan Dahl. Now the nice pass back door, but Page right there with the block over the back. Excellent block. Got all ball. Mara Pounds.
Kelsey doing a great job on the defensive side tonight.
There we go. Allison and
2 bunnies couldn't go in.
J.C. Owens had 2 shots point blank and couldn't get it to drop. And Sacred Heart collects the rebound. 1:33 left in the first quarter, and yeah, moving screen violation. Oh, a little bit of an elbow action by number 14, Hannah Dole. I probably called her Megan Dole because there is one. She's a freshman. Bailey Walker back in the contest.
And Kate Steinbrock for the first time. Kelsey Page and Ashlyn Macy take a breather.
Mara Pounds off to Kate Steinbrock, right wing. Dribble drive, gets it off to Walker. Mara Pounds into the paint she goes. Got an open shot off the front of the rim, no good.
Good look.
And that should stay with Minneapolis. J.C. Owens was in there fighting for that rebound, but both Sacred Heart girls were closer to the baseline. Sacred Heart zones up. J.C. is fouled as she has a nice spin move in the paint as the entry pass came right into her. Foul is on Dix. It's her first. Sacred Heart's third as all the team fouls even up at 3 apiece. J.C. will have a 2-shot foul here. First throw on its way, running off.
1:15 remaining in the first quarter. It's 9-3 Minneapolis.
Barner, a freshman, she's a pretty good post player, it looks like. Enters contest for Sacred Heart. That free throw is up and in. 1 for 2 for Owens. Now a little matchup. Man defense, full court pressure by Minneapolis. Walker guarding Gilliland. Stein has the ball. She's left hand. Almost travels. Now a shot from the outside, rimming off, no good. Kate Steinbrock had a hand on it.
I don't think Sacred Heart player is going to get the foul.
No,
Kate
I
is.
think Kate is.
No.
She is. Over the back a little bit there, and she's whistled with the infraction. Dix with the ball as Sacred Heart plays it in. Out on top, now on the baseline, Tebow quickly covered up by Mara Pounds. Pounds and Macy so far doing a real good job on Tebow. Try the back door, Stein has it, and that ball is tipped out of there by Pounds.
Good hustle by Mara Pounds coming across on the defensive side there, Mike.
Well, I think we have just 39 seconds left. It is starting to confuse me pretty good.
Sacred Heart gets Donatel back in, I believe.
Yes, Gilliland to play it in. Excuse me, that is Donatel.
Nice job right there with the steal.
Owens with quick hands.
Walker with the ball. Minneapolis has 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and I'm sure Coach Weatherman would like to see us use most of this time before we get a shot off. Steinbrock all the way in, layup, no good. Fighting for that rebound is Owens, but Varner comes out of there with a loose ball. Now 15 to shoot. Sacred Heart will get the last shot of the first quarter. Ooh, high dribble by Gilliland. Long shot on its way by
over the back.
Donatel.
Nice job by Steinbrock.
Nice pull up and
nice look by Mara.
Shot by Mara. I thought she was going to have plenty of time to get it off, but the buzzer went off just as she turned it loose. So good recognition of the clock by Pounds there as time was running out. We did get a shot off, which is the most important thing.
Minneapolis. The crowd was helpful there.
Minneapolis leading 10-3 here at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back after a quick 1-minute timeout.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
We're back at Sacred Heart's Gymnasium here in Salina. Minneapolis Lady Lions with a 7-point lead. Starting the second quarter, Ashlyn Macy with the ball for Minneapolis. Now the give and go, gets it off to Allie Steinbrock. And that's money down low as Allie has that one off the glass and in.
Nice give and go right there. Great pass by Macy. Great finish by Allie.
Tebow with the ball. Now a long shot by Donatel. Dole with the rebound and then the stick back. Offensive rebound by Sacred Heart. And Dole has two of those.
12-5, Lady Lions to the lead here in the second.
Steinbrock with the ball above her head, looks for a cutter. 3-second call. On crossing. Gets the ball right back to Sacred Heart. 12-5. Tebow with the ball clears the timeline. Minneapolis still in a man-to-man defense. They get the ball inside. It is tipped away by Minneapolis as a good double team by Page and Steinbrock. Sacred Heart to play it in. Donatel, shot no good. Crossing quick to the ball for Minneapolis.
Nosebleed or something?
I think.
For Dole?
Hannah Dole is close to one of those sharp crossing elbows. She will make it.
Blood, but it must hurt.
Varner will come in for Dahl as she clears the sinuses. That'll make your eyes water, won't it, Scott?
Yeah, well.
Owie. Ashlyn Macy with the ball. Minneapolis looking for a cutter here. Finds crossing. High post. Pass to Walker. Looks at a three. Can't pull the trigger, though. Back out front to Macy. Crossover dribble. Carried the ball.
Well, you know, they just called a carry right there on Ashlyn, and we missed a couple carries on Sacred Heart earlier coming down the floor. Didn't see that one coming, Mike.
Yeah, a couple of high dribbles. Dahl back in the contest, so just a little bump. Tebow in the backcourt for Lady Knights has the ball, clears the timeline, gets the ball on ball screen by Dahl. Out front it goes to Donatel. Looking inside. Good double team down on Sacred Heart post. Now the long shot, no good. That should be Minneapolis ball as Macy was in there fighting for that rebound. Allie Steinbrock was clearing out the defenders down there to keep them from getting that offensive glass. Minneapolis now in control on the offensive end. Page out front. Looks for a ball screen from Steinbrock. Gets one, baseline jump shot, good.
Great shot by Kelsey right there. She had a nice little move to the right-hand side, pull-up jump shot. 14-5, Lady Lions the lead.
Gilliland with the ball. Looks for some help as Crossan has her. Tebow open from the outside. She's got a good-looking shot, but off back rim no good. Minneapolis clears the board on the defensive end. Now Macy on the baseline, looks inside. Dribble drive into the paint, back to Crossan. Down low to Steinbrock. Now Crossan with an open look. Shot over the rim, no good. Sacred Heart now, 5:05 left first half. Trailing 14-5. Stein with the ball. Now Gilliland gets it inside to Dahl, but nice frontal there by Allie Steinbrock to tip that ball away.
Nice defense down there on Dahl. They're kind of man, but they're double team with the little backside help on Dahl. Nice job by the defense.
She has a nice shot down on the low block. You need to pay attention to her. She's made a couple of them already. Long shot from the outside, no good. Crossan clears the rebound for Minneapolis. Now Macy Page on the left wing, dribble drive into the paint. Blocking foul, good call. As Page headed to the basket, Stein did not have position, tried to draw the foul. Page eluded the charging infraction, and it's a blocking foul on Stein. Her first. Minneapolis play it in as we spread the floor. Out front it goes to Crossan. Now down low to Steinbrock. That's a good call. It's a jump. Sacred Heart collapsed on the defense as they threw it over the top to Allie Steinbrock, and the Sacred Heart girl happened to get a hand in there, and jump ball is called. Gilliland with the crossover dribble guarded by Crossan. JC's knee and ankle are just getting better every week. Reach in there by Ashland. Tebow and Macy is not giving her an inch.
Walker with the foul.
Reach in foul. Bailey Walker's first. Minneapolis 15 foul. And Coach Weatherman has the same philosophy I have tonight. Stay on Tebow, tight.
Kennedy Allison comes in for Crossan.
Warner back in for Lady Knights. Kennedy Allison, as Dale mentioned, enters the contest for Minneapolis. Tebow to play it in. Gilliland looks to get it back to Tebow. She's covered up. Donatel is in the contest and has the ball right now. Out front it goes to, I keep forgetting number 5's name. That's Donatel. Gilliland is 11. Okay, I'm with it. Gilliland with the ball, looking inside to Dahl. Back to Tebow. Guarded closely by Macy. Down the left wing, Donatel. Down low to Gilliland.
Got a ticky-tack.
Goodness.
Kelsey's going to pick up her second one right there at the 3:34 mark.
16 foul on Minneapolis. Mara Pounds will come in for Kelsey Page as Kelsey whistled with a little reach-in foul there. Tebow to play it in. Minneapolis staying in the man-to-man defense on the inbounds play. Stein with the ball, looks for Tebow. Now out front, Donatel. Ball's tipped out of there nicely by Minneapolis. Good defense.
Mara Pounds anticipated that ball path very well.
Donatel to play it in. Down low, Stein. Left-hand shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Now Tebow steps back for a three, no good. We haven't left her too many open looks. Now Macy, entry pass to Allison. She is.
Wow. She is
Covered
raked
up.
and hammered and everything else and still gets it off. Nice job, Kennedy.
Numerous hands and arms in there. Allison with a good.
Yeah.
Just able to get the ball up and in the basket was a miracle. Now whistled with a reach-in foul on the other end. 7th team foul on Minneapolis. Sacred Heart's in a 1-and-1. It's Allison's second personal foul.
Victoria Allison comes in for Allie Steinbrook.
Victoria in. I'm sure they're going to give, Crossing right back in the contest as Kennedy picks up her second personal foul. Megan Stein at the free throw line, a 1-and-1 here. First throw on its way, no good, front rim. Crossing right there to box out for the rebound. Walker running the point. Now for Minneapolis, Mara Pounds off to Macy. Well, Macy's still in there, it's just a motion. Crossing whistled with a
Crossing whistle with a foul.
Mercy.
16-5, Lady Lions with the lead here.
Tebow in the backcourt has the ball for the Lady Knights as the men in the stripes have tightened it up just a little bit, Scott. Tebow picks up her dribble now on the baseline. Stein shot, rimming off. And Allison, Victoria has the rebound for Minneapolis. Long pass down to Walker on the left wing. In the paint she goes, shot up, rimming off. Crossan has the rebound, shot off the glass, no good. And Hannah Dahl clears the board for Lady Knights.
2:02 left to go in the first half. 16-5, Lady Lions in the lead.
They're looking for the back door. They find Stein. Now the ball down low to Dahl. She steps out of bounds. That pass a little bit too hot for her to handle, but I think Minneapolis might have even got a touch on that as she tried to regain control on the baseline. Turns the ball over to Minneapolis. Walker off to Mara Pounds. Macy has a good look from the three. Cuts loose from the right elbow. Shot no good, but reach-in foul on the rebound by Mara Pounds.
We had some good opportunities that rebound, just couldn't secure it.
Mara's first, Minneapolis 9th team foul. All of a sudden, Minneapolis close to putting Sacred Heart in the double bonus here. 16-5, Minneapolis leading by 11 here, first half action. First free throw on its way, no good. Back rim by Gilliland.
I think we got lucky there.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was off Victoria, and Dahl saved us on that one, I think, but not quite.
16-5, minute 28 left, first half. Pounds with the ball, dribble drive into the paint. Ooh, loses the handle there and turns the ball over to Lady Knights. Getting ready to make the pass, but just could not get both hands on the ball as she picked up her dribble. Now Tebow with the ball for Sacred Heart. And it'd be nice to go. Oh, nice anticipation there by Victoria Allison. Steps in that passing lane, and that's a nice steal. Now Walker on the baseline for Minneapolis is shut down by Tebow. Macy, entry pass to Crossan, off the glass, no good. Crossan again, she is fouled.
Nice job, JC. Still fighting hard down there, and she gets the rebound and gets fouled on the putback.
Sacred Heart had two players going after that defensive rebound, and it kind of tipped it back to Crossan, and Crossan had another stick back, and she is hacked on the play. She'll have a two-shot foul right here. Free throw, good. Under a minute left in the first half.
17-5, Lady Lions to the lead. Sacred Heart gets Donatel back in for Stein, who picked up her second foul.
JC's second throw on its way, rimming off. Victoria jumps in there on the baseline, ties up.
Should be our ball.
And the possession arrow favors Minneapolis this time, and we will play it in under our own basket. Sacred Heart zones up on this inbounds play. Out front it goes Walker. Walker plays it in. Now Macy on the left wing. Had both hands on her, and I'm glad they're starting to call that. Tebow's been pretty aggressive there. 5th team foul on Sacred Heart. That's Tebow's first foul. Walker to play it in. Mara Pounds, long shot on his way, no good. And Allie Steinbrock chases down the loose one. She'll take a three of her own. Back rim, no good. And Tebow closes down for that defensive rebound. Tebow backs it right back out of there as Macy with a good defense. Entry pass to Dahl, high post. Turns and looks, no one there. Sacred Heart playing for the last shot here. Under 20 to shoot here. Tebow with the ball. Back to Tebow. Tries to get a clear out, gets an on-ball screen by Dahl. Now Tebow, long shot on its way, back rim, no good. She had a good look. It was probably a little bit out of her range. She has made those before. And it was nothing but back rim on that one, and that's the way the first half will end. Minneapolis 17, Sacred Heart 5. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas, Sacred Heart High School, as the Minneapolis Lady Lions had the lead 17-5 at the end of the first half. Scoring for Sacred Heart and Lady Lions, Sacred Heart led by Hannah Dahl with 4 points, and then Megan Stein with 1. Minneapolis had a great start to the first quarter. In probably the first 4 minutes, had a great little run going. Then they kind of cooled off. But they had the lead, as I said, 17-5. Leading, scoring for the Minneapolis Lions, leading the way is Kelsey Page with 7. And then J.C. Crossan with 3. 2 by Bailey Walker, Allie Steinbrock, and Kennedy Allison. And then J.C. Owens finishes out with 1 point. So the Minneapolis Lady Lions had the lead 17-5, scoring quarter-wise 10-3 in the first. And we outscored them 7-2 in the second. To give us the 17-5 lead. Turnovers-wise, we did, I felt like, a great job in the first quarter forcing some turnovers. But actually in the second quarter, the table was turned a little bit. We didn't do as good a job of handling the ball, and we had 4 turnovers compared to their 3 in the second quarter. They had 5 in the first quarter, and we had 2 in the first. So
I almost made a comment there in the second quarter. It seemed like the turnover bug was starting to hit us, but I didn't know if I was imagining things or not. But,
you imagined correctly. So.
And we had several bunnies that weren't going in anymore too. So between some turnovers and some shots that hopefully would have been good, not making the goal, our scoring output went down a little bit. Of course, Kelsey Page got into her obligatory foul trouble in the first half, so she ended up with some time on the bench.
Yeah, she did.
She'll be able to make up for that here in the second half.
She's had a great start. Had some great shots, but she set the second half, the second quarter with 2 fouls. Kennedy Allison with 2, Bailey Walker with 1, Steinbrock with 1, J.C. Cross with 1, Mara Pounds with 1, and Kate Steinbrock with 1. A lot of ticky-tack fouls in the first half.
That's just what I was going to mention. To our credit, there were some really tight little calls there towards the end of the second quarter that looked like it would have been a good no call. But guys in the stripes were there. We got a little distance from there, but they were fairly ticky-tack. Nobody with 3 fouls.
So a little, that's about a minute and 45 away. Let's talk about the other night as the 3 of us went to a signing party as Andrew Yoxel signed with Butler County Community College.
Going to be a Grizzly.
Going to be a Grizzly. We we talked about all year, thought that he would probably go Division I. You know, and this is probably a really good fit because Butler County being probably one of the better JUCOs in the nation, and always contending for a national championship, and a lot of college kids come out of Butler County. Division I players come out of Butler.
Andrew had several D1 schools say, yeah, we'd like you to come here, but no scholarship right now.
Yeah.
I think some of the scholarship offers were way back east.
Way back west. Wyoming or Montana, or a couple of them out there were wanting him to come that direction, but
so he'll have an opportunity to go prove himself on the field at Butler County and hopefully get some good offers coming out of
in a new stadium.
Yeah,
brand new stadium, and
opens in August.
Yeah, what a great kid, what a great family. Andrew, just a humble young man and just a nice young man, and exciting to see what the Lord has in store for that young man as he moves on to college next year.
Doc said, "Oh, by the way, Andrew, I invited a few other people to come."
Yeah, a few
people.
They
had a house full.
Probably at least 60 people there. You know, so just a few.
It was fun. It was fun, well deserving. Some of the accolades that I was looking at, some of the hardware on his table there, all state, all state, all state, all league, all league, all league, and then we got to see some of the videos of him and some of the United States competitions.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And he won some of those, but pretty sharp at getting that ball out of bounds inside the 20. That's remarkable. Wow. How those were going out for him. Well, we're underway here, second half. Minneapolis still in the man-to-man. Tebow tries to get all the way to the rack, kicks it out of bounds. A little bit different offensive look by Sacred Heart as they have the high post give and go. Tebow gets into a little bit of congestion down low and kicks it out of bounds. Turnover right back to Minneapolis. Now Ollie Steinbrock guarded by Hannah Dahl. Flex offense. Walker with the ball out on top. Now left wing Macy. Entry pass to Page. Scoop shot no good. As they get the ball down low, Kelsey Page on the low block. Scoop shot does not go in. Now Tebow with the ball. Gets it off to Gilliland. Tebow looks at a long three. Passes. Out front to Stein. Tebow again with the ball on the baseline. Entry pass to Gilliland. Shot is up and in.
Nice give and go right there, and she finished strong into the hole. So back to a 10-point deficit, 17-7.
Macy with the ball, gets it off the cross and looks for a cutter. Walker's there. Out front it goes to Steinbrock.
Not quick enough looking for that cutter coming across, and we've had a couple opportunities.
Out front, Kelsey Page with the ball. Now Macy, left wing. Puts the ball on the floor, and entry pass to Steinbrock. Up and under, and Dahl out over the back is whistled with the foul. And Steinbrock, a 77% free throw shooter, to the charity stripe for 2 here.
33, Stein.
Tebow with the foul.
Tebow with her second foul. I actually thought Dahl over the back. Free throw, good.
Steinbrock, our leading free throw shooter percentage-wise.
18-7, Minneapolis up by 11. Second throw on its way. It is front rim, no good. Crossan has a hand on it, but Gilliland has the rebound for Sacred Heart. Guarded by Crossan as he clears the timeline. Tipped by Crossan as they try to get it over to Tebow. Back out to Gilliland. Stein left wing. Tebow looks at a long three, puts it on the floor, but cannot get the shot off as Ashlyn Macy has the tight defense. Ball tipped by Page. Back out front, Gilliland. Left wing Stein. Minneapolis doing a great job on defense here early on. Pass to Tebow, shot up, no good, and she is fouled. She gets all the way to the basket. Shot goes off the backboard and will not drop for Ashlyn Macy. Is whistled with her first personal foul.
Timeout.
Timeout, Coach Weatherman. We'll take one too. Minneapolis leading 18-7. We'll be right back after this 1 minute timeout.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Your Minneapolis Hometown Hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Osherman here. As Tebow at the line to shoot two for the Knights.
5:33 left. Third quarter. First free throw on its way, and it's up and in by Tebow.
Her first points of the night, guys.
Tracy Tebow. Second free throw, good. Sacred Heart's leading scorer. Can score a lot. You lose track of her. Macy gets it off to Kelsey Page. Out front, crossing. Down low, throws it away as she tried to get the ball down low in the low block to Allie Steinbrock. Turnover, Minneapolis. Tebow with the ball, clears the timeline. Guarded by Macy. Right wing. Now Stein has it out on top. Looks for Tebow. Now Tebow has it on the left wing. Minneapolis just playing pretty decent defense here as Sacred Heart unable to get too much going on the offensive end.
Although Sacred Heart doing the same thing to us on the defensive side, we've not been able to get anything going. That's another foul, this time on Macy, and that'll send her back to the line. Tebow back to the line again.
Fouls on Crossan this time. But I don't think we want to put Tebow at the free throw line as she hit both free throws last trip there. Two-shot foul here also. First throw on its way. It is up and in. 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Tracy Tebow now with 3 points. They're all in the third quarter here from the charity stripe.
That one's off the mark.
Misses.
They are on a 5-1 run though here, 18-10 in the third quarter.
Minneapolis with the ball. Dribble drive by Page, has it taken away by Stein. Gets it off to Tebow.
Lady defense pick it up a little bit on the defensive side.
Stein out front with the ball. Being hounded by Page.
4:14 left to go in the third quarter. 18-10. Lady Lions with the lead.
Out front, Tebow. Ashland's got a hand on that ball. Tebow unable to pull the trigger on the three. Macy with a good help defense down low.
I had her tied up, but
has the arm
coming down on the arm
of Dahl. They say she was shooting.
Interesting.
Two-shot foul for Hannah Dahl.
Second personal, third team foul.
Free throw on its way. It is rimming off.
Ashland picks up her second personal foul.
18-10. Not much happening here for Minneapolis. Third quarter. Second free throw. Back rim up and back down through. She is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Just a 7-point lead here by Minneapolis. Walker Down low baseline, Macy. Walker has it over to Kelsey Page. Walker has it on the baseline, gets a good ball screen from Crossan, jump shot, rimming off. They've got her on the arm. And it is Tebow's third personal foul. Walker got all the way to the paint. Tebow came to get her as Walker had beat her woman. She has a 2-shot foul here. First throw is good. Had a nice chat with Matt Comfort the other night, and the knee is responding well. There'll be no track, but he'll be ready for football next year.
No track.
Football will be good. He said he should be 100% by then, which is really good, and he's excited about the season coming up with maturity of that offensive line, and guys are understanding what they want to do on the offensive end. Walker's free throw, good. She got them both.
Good job, Bailey Walker. 3 points have come from the free throw line here in the third quarter.
20-11. That is a walk.
Has that been the same for both teams, Scott, and both just free throws?
I know. They have a field goal.
Okay.
Sacred Heart has a field goal. Matter of fact, the very first bucket of the third quarter was field goal. Points.
Right wing Page has the ball from Minneapolis, guarded by Gilliland. Gets a good ball screen from J.C. Owens. Now skip pass to Walker. Entry pass to Allison, has the ball tipped as she spun on the low block. Shot was partially blocked by Stein. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in. 20-11, Minneapolis leading by 9. Entry pass goes into Allison. Now back in the corner, Page has it. Nice dump down pass to Owens. And her shot is over the rim and no good. But she is fouled. And the foul is whistled on number 11, Gilliland. Her second. J.C. Owens will shoot 2.
Shooting 56% on the year.
That one's nothing but net. (21-11). Donatel back in for the Lady Knights. Owens second throw on its way. Good. Got them both.
She's 75% for the night, guys. She's hit 3 of 4. I can do that math.
Don't need no calculator for that, huh?
No.
Knocked out by Macy there.
Good quick hands by Ashlyn Macy. Tips that ball out of bounds as Tebow is trying to drive around down on the baseline. Now Tebow with the ball, guarded by Macy. Scoop shot, no good. And she is fouled.
Macy with the foul.
They're going to call that on the floor.
Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, they did.
Tebow went to the free throw line, but the referee pointed to the floor. So Macy's third personal foul. Tebow to play it in for the Lady Knights. Out front goes to Donatel. Give and go. Dahl in close. They're going to count that basket as she gets it in close on the low block. She is strong, and up with the ball she went. Allison's third personal foul. Hannah Dahl to the free throw line to get the and one. Mara Pounds into the contest for Minneapolis.
22-13. Lady Lions holding on to the lead here.
Dahl's free throw on its way, no good. Oh, and I thought it might stay off.
It almost got you there, Mike.
Almost stayed there, didn't it? J.C. Owens with the big board for Minneapolis. Now Page, jump shot, in and out, no good. Dahl cannot get a handle on that ball, it goes out of bounds. Minneapolis will play it in.
Allie Steinbrock gets back in for Kennedy Allison. That ball was down and came right back out for Kelsey Page.
Out front it goes. Steinbrock has an open look. Shot good.
Nice job by Allie. Great look, great finish.
2-pointer just inside the arc. Minneapolis back up 11. Donatel over to Stein. Dribble drive all the way in. Layup. She is met at the low block by J.C. Owens.
J.C.'s going to pick up her first personal.
That is a good foul. Stein had the easy layup, and Owens come to get her at the low block. She will shoot 2 here. Free throw, no good.
6th team foul on the Lady Lions, though, so Lady Knights could be making a lot of trips to the line from here on throughout the game.
Second throw is in as she's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. 10-point lead from Minneapolis. Walker has it. Out front to Page. Now Pounds. She walked with it, no call. Entry pass to Owens is tipped out there by Sacred Heart. It'll stay with Minneapolis. And it comes to Steinbrock. Good ball reversal. Page open 3-pointer, no good. And Walker has the loose ball for Minneapolis. Page has another open look. Front rim, no good. And Hannah Dahl has the rebound for Sacred Heart. Page with a couple of open looks from beyond the arc. Shot did not look real good. Stein on the baseline, guarded closely by Kelsey Page.
Oh. Sacred Heart's going to call a timeout here.
That ball almost was intercepted by Minneapolis there.
Should have been. 24-14, minute 6 left in the third quarter. Lady Lions with the 10-point lead. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2 Minneapolis.
Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lion Sports. Listen to the Lions Sports on SalinaPost.com.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart High School here. The Minneapolis Lady Lions with the lead. 24-14 in the third. Sacred Heart will have the ball on the side of their own basket here in the third quarter.
Tebow to play it in. And it goes to Stein. Now the entry pass to Dahl is tipped out of there nicely as Minneapolis doubles down on her. That pass had no chance of staying in there at Dahl. Now Owens down low. She is hacked.
Nice job by J.C. Owens to put that up hard, but great pass by Mara Pounds to get it to her in the low block.
Gilliland with the reach-in foul, and a 2-shot foul for J.C. Owens. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. J.C. Owens' first free throw rattles it in and out. Kate Steinbrock in for Minneapolis as Walker gets a breather. Second throw, good. Rattles in. Mara Pounds on Tracy Tebow here. We'll see if the Lady Knights. Tebow crossover dribble gets it off to Gilliland. Back out Stein. Now Tebow has a touch.
30 seconds remaining in the quarter.
They try the back door. Minneapolis had it in their hands, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be off Minneapolis. 23 seconds left, third quarter. Get Tebow to play it in. Stein down low on the baseline, guarded by Page. Out front, Gilliland. Left wing Stein again, entry pass. Try to get it in there to Dahl again, and J.C. Owens fronts Hannah Dahl and intercepts that pass. Kate Stein, in the paint she goes, loses it to Tebow. Tebow takes a couple of steps or two, gets a shot from just beyond the volleyball 10-foot line, but it draws nothing but glass. That's the way the third quarter will end. Minneapolis leading 25-14. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC. Terry and Wanda Robbins support the Minneapolis Lions sports program. They hope that you will do the same, and in this coming year, the best to the Minneapolis Lions sports program.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, and myself, Scott Osherman. Start the fourth quarter. The Knights outscored us in that quarter, 9-8, as we lose the battle in the third quarter. We got an 11-point lead here to start the fourth. Ashlyn Macy with the ball.
Minneapolis is able to keep Sacred Heart just at arm's length and maintain a little bit of a 11-point lead or so. Now the ball down low to Steinbrock. She is fouled as she gets all the way to the basket.
Number 5's not even. Oh, is she in there? Okay, there she is. So.
Donatel whistled with her first foul. Steinbrock, like she lost her balance at the free throw line there. That one's off the left of the rim, no good. And she'll get a second. Second throw, rimming in.
Woo. Hung on the rim, but it fell.
Gilliland to play it in. Minneapolis with a little full court press here. Crossan with a good defense on Gilliland. JC closely guarded now. The steal.
Oh, Allie's hurt.
Yeah.
Came down on her knee.
Well, I don't know what happened. She's got a bad tailbone.
Well, she landed frontally, I think. I could be wrong.
I didn't know if she rolled her ankle as she tried to gain her balance. She's not wanting to move.
Went for the steal. The Sacred Heart Knight
tried to avoid the foul.
Tried to shield the ball and did a good job at that. Allie caught in no man's land up in the air. Came down awkwardly on the one ankle, it looks like. I think she might have just lost her air.
Yeah.
Coach Weatherman.
Coach is working with her, I would agree with you.
Holding the knees up, trying letting her get the air back in the. I think she's going to be just fine.
Kind of woozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
a little bit off-centered there.
Yeah. Sit and regained her
I'd say more than
faculties.
just a little bit.
Yeah. That was being nice.
Yeah.
Little woozy yet. She'll be back. Victoria Allison comes in. her place as Allie heads to the bench. Minneapolis leading by 12. We'll play it in. Which I kind of thought possibly it went off Minneapolis.
Well, what happened, JC got the steal. I don't know if you noticed or not. JC got the steal on the backside. That's the reason why we had possession, Mike. So.
That shot is partially blocked, goes out of bounds as Page has it down on the low block. It will stay with Minneapolis. Walker out front, Macy. Back to Walker. Entry pass is thrown to Stein on the low block. Now the steal by Macy. Gets it back to Page. Good hustle there by Ashlyn Macy. And good move to pull it back out. Now the dump down pass across and shot is good.
Great job right there with the give and go, and Crossan finishes it nicely. Great job by the Lady Lions.
What a pass, and Crossan had that one up and off the glass before Sacred Heart could respond as Page dumps it down low. Minneapolis scores, make it a 14-point lead. We'll take a quick timeout too as Sacred Heart's coach wants to talk about it, and we will too. We'll listen to the word from our sponsors.
Harry and Wanda Robbins support the Minneapolis Lions sports program. They hope that you will do the same, and in this coming year, the best to the Minneapolis Lions sports program.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
And we're back. Minneapolis at Sacred Heart here. It's a Friday night. Winter's upon us. The big snow's missed us, and I'm glad of that. We didn't need any of that 2-foot stuff.
Especially after we got it over an inch last night, the rain.
Wonderful. Hannah Dahl will play it in. Good defense by Minneapolis. Gets it in to Gilliland. Clears the timeline as Crossan, that's a good test on that knee, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mercy. Tebow guarded by Macy, almost has the ball stripped out of there. Out front it goes to Stein. Doesn't feel good about pulling the trigger from that distance. Gilliland will from the left elbow. Shot rimming off, and Page has the rebound on the backside for Minneapolis. Entry pass across and turnaround jump shot, good.
Nice job by JC in the low block in the paint there. She gets a nice little finish there.
No fake at all on that one. Turned and shot, and that ball was nothing but net. We're scoring down low. Last couple of trips down the floor. 30-14. Stein loses the ball. Walker. And
Bailey
she
gets
the
steal, and she's fouled. Nice job, Bailey Walker.
Stein pinches in on Bailey Walker as she was headed up the floor. Nice anticipation by Bailey Walker.
Team foul 6 on the night, so we've evened it up foul-wise.
And we were kind of in foul trouble early in that third period, but we've kind of held off the fouls lately. Varner in the contest for Sacred Heart.
30-14, Lady Lions with the lead.
Crossing with the ball above her head. Macy looking inside. Victoria's right there, open for a second. Picks up her dribble, gets it off to Bailey Walker. Guarded by Tebow. Bounce pass right wing, Kelsey Page. Out front, Victoria Allison. Now down low, crossing.
Great job. Nice
Bugged.
pass and a great shot by J.C. Crossan. Great pass by Kennedy Allison.
Foul is on Dix.
Victoria Allison, excuse me.
That's her second. Crossing to the free throw line for 2 here. As J.C. Crossan having a nice offensive output here against Sacred Heart. First free throw rims off. And a Dahl back in for the Knights.
J.C. had great position, and Victoria hit her nicely there.
Second free throw, no good. Dahl with the rebound as Page got a hand on it. Yellowland guarded by Crossan. JC with the good defense. AC got a little close down there, but I think Tebow lost her balance more than anything.
And they touched it last.
It's out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball. Tebow wants the ball, but the referee will not give it to her. Macy out on top, now crossing down low again, shot rimming off.
Nice job by Ashlyn Macy to JC Crossan. JC just can't get it to fall. She was mugged again, though.
There's a definite mismatch there as we're taking advantage of that. Crossing down low, they're throwing it over the top. JC's hit a couple of buckets, been fouled a couple of times, hits that free throw.
5 straight fouls by the Knights after we put them in the 1-and-1.
31-14. As the Lady Lions are starting to stretch it out a little bit now. Second throw on its way short. Off the front of the rim, no good, and
Dahl's the last to touch it.
Page had a hand on it, but it will be Minneapolis ball.
31-14, Lady Lions with the lead here.
We spread the floor on the inbounds play. Crossan has it for Minneapolis. Page has it go through her hands, but she rescues it, and Minneapolis resets. Entry pass is tipped away by Sacred Heart. Victoria in there fighting for that loose ball, but Gilliland comes out of there with the ball for the Lady Knights. Right wing, Donatel. Closely guarded.
Very close. I thought she had picked up her dribble already.
Gets it off to Tebow, and the reach-in foul by Walker is the call.
That'll be a 1-and-1 now.
Good catch, Dale. It is, as Tracy Tebow will head to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
3 for
is
4.
It fluorescent green or fluorescent yellow night?
I don't know.
There's a lot of fluorescent out there. I know that.
Free throw, good. So one shirt on the sweatshirt on the stage over there, I just think is making me cross-eyed. That's really, really fluorescent. Tebow's second throw on its way, no good. Nice rebound there by J.C. Crossan. 31-15, Minneapolis with the lead. Walker on the left wing gets a on-ball screen by Victoria Allison. Now the entry pass to Crossan and the reach-in foul by Stein.
That'll be 4 on Stein. That will send
Crossan right back to that free throw line. She shot, what, 6 now in a row down there?
4 in a row.
She has been there quite a bit here as of late. Free throw on its way, no good. She gets her own rebound out on the right elbow. We reset the offense. Walker has it. Ashlyn Macy, dribble drive, into the paint she goes. Down low it goes to Crossan. Tries to get it back to Victoria Allison, but the ball is intercepted by Sacred Heart.
She was too low under the basket when she got control.
Oh. She took an extra step at the top, then walked another step down low, and then they call a foul on.
Missed the travel.
2 travels.
Page with a good defense. Playing her straight up down on the low block. Stein tries a scoop shot. And she'll get a 1-and-1 here. They call that on the floor. Free throw, no good.
Crossan with another rebound. She's been the workhorse this second half.
I'll tell you, JC has done really nice.
And it all with the big reach-in foul on Page. She'll go to the free throw line now.
I know it's been fun for us to watch because JC's done really well on the defense. She's been pressuring the ball coming up. It is a good test, as you said earlier, Mike, on the knee. And she's done very well.
10th team foul on the Knights.
With Allie Steinbrock on the bench, the free throw is good. Nice stroke there by Kelsey Page. 32-15. Trying to get a good look at Allie. She's just staring straight forward. Oh, she's shaking her head. Yes, she is ready to go now. Free throw back rim. Crossan has the rebound.
And a Dole clobbers her.
Wow.
A hand on the arm.
Wow.
I think we got we got differing calls right here. One calls a travel, the other one calls a foul.
Backside ref called the travel.
You get enough stripes together, they'll get it right, I'd say.
He was shielded from the action.
Jump ball.
Possession arrow to the Knights.
That's probably a good call, even though she was bumped pretty good. She went up, came back down with it. And jump ball is a call. Possession arrow to Lady Knights. Tebow to play it in after Kennedy Allison comes in to give Crossan a little bit of a breather.
And Allie Steinbrock comes in for Victoria Allison.
Out front goes Stein. Back to Tebow.
32-15, 3:27 left in the ball game.
Macy with a good defense tips it away from Tebow, but it will stay with the Lady Knights. Macy just a little bit quicker than Tebow and doing a great job on the defensive end. And that's pretty good defense there by Kennedy Allison. The entry pass is tipped by the freshman and almost collected.
That was a shot block, I think.
Yeah, it was a shot block. I think you're right. I'm going to give her a shot block. Yeah. Mike was awfully generous with his shot blocks the other night at Hoisington. So. Or no, that was Dale. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mike. Didn't mean to throw you into something that wasn't true.
Tebow, dribble drive into the paint, scoop shot, no good, and she is fouled by a Phantom. Nope, it's going to be Kennedy Allison with the reach-in foul. Tebow will shoot two here. 3:09 left in the contest. Tracy Tebow's first free throw on its way. It is up and good. 32-16. Minneapolis coasting here in the fourth quarter. Second throw on its way, rimming off. Almost gets her own rebound.
Allison secures it though.
Macy all the way in, gets it back out front on the right wing to Bailey Walker. Gets a good on-ball screen by Allie Steinbrock. Now the entry pass to Allison, back to Walker. In the lane she goes, shot no good. It's up off the glass, rimming off, and Dahl has the rebound for the Lady Knights. Stein left wing. Looks inside, can't get it there. Now it gets it, oh my, an extra dribble is not what they needed there, as Gilliland had an easy shot. Elected to put the ball on the floor and dribbles it out of bounds. Turnover, gives the ball right back to Minneapolis. Crossan right back in.
Pounds is in. Allison and Walker sit down.
2:30 left to go in the ball game. 32-16. Lady Lions with the
Crossan playing pretty good ball here in the second half. Entry pass, they're over the back of Steinbrock. No call as Dahl. Tebow's going to try and bring it up against Macy. A little bit of a push off there. Good defense by Minneapolis. That should have been a walk.
Wow. Oh. Thank you very much. Ashlyn Macy, way to go. Ashlyn has been busting her tail all night against Tebow, and nice job, Ashlyn Macy.
Tebow decided she wanted to be a fullback for the Knights right there.
Excellent defense on the part of Minneapolis all the way up and down the court, but Macy has just done a wonderful job on Tracy Tebow.
Tebow just a sophomore, and she's a good little ball player.
That's her fourth personal foul.
We've got 6 players on the floor. So
Tebow
still
will
have
come
6.
Still have 6 players. That'll be a technical foul if they start the action here.
Coach unsure what he's doing there, so they get a couple new players in.
Now we're cooking.
Sacred Heart gets in number 1, a freshman, Sarah Vanderfoot, and number 15, Kira Rutherford, a sophomore, excuse me.
Mara Pounds has it for Minneapolis. Now Allie Steinbrock. Around the horn it goes. Page shot no good, and she is bumped on the way up. It's either Dix or Dahl. And I'm wrong all the way around. It fouls on Varner. Page to the free throw line to shoot two here. Kelsey Page. First free throw, front rim. Dahl will call it an evening as Worcester comes in. Second free throw on its way by Page, and it is rimming in. 33-16 Minneapolis with a comfortable lead, 17-point lead to be exact. Mara Pounds with good defense. Minneapolis still playing most of the starters. And Allie Steinbrock takes Varner out of the play, but is called with the blocking foul. Varner will get a two-shot foul. Well, we're over the limit anyway. It's 10 fouls apiece. As far as team fouls, Varner's first free throw, no good. And they have not shot the ball well from the free throw line, have they?
You know, they started out pretty good in the third quarter, but they've gone cold here in the fourth.
Varner's second throw, rimming out. Steinbrock outlet pass to Macy. Looks down the floor, finds Page. Guarded by Dix, out front crossing. Down low, Allie Steinbrock, and it's a walk.
Good play.
Yeah, good call. Kate Steinbrock checks in for Kelsey Page.
Minute 20 left in the fourth quarter as Page calls it an evening. Macy, Steinbrock, Pounds, Steinbrock, and Crossan on the floor for the Lady Lions. Oh, almost a good steal there by Kate as she jumped the passing lane. And the ball goes out of bounds off Kate. It will be Sacred Heart's ball to play in the backcourt. Dix has it. Now that's a forearm shiver, Dale.
Yep.
Dix, that's a walk, no call.
And there's another one. Gee whiz.
Well, okay.
And they get Kate Steinbrock with the foul.
I hope they don't let the Sacred Heart boys get it that way if these many fouls.
Oh my
It'll be a
gosh.
horrible night.
It'll be a long evening, Dale. Free throw, no good.
Double bonus.
That is
so
Vandervoort.
Gets another crack at it.
5'2" freshman, Sarah. Two-shot foul here by Vandervoort. Second throw on its way, rimming off. Crossan with the board for Minneapolis as Worcester gets in there. Minneapolis closes the door on the defensive rebound. Right wing Macy. Dribble drive, down she goes. Shot, rimming in. As Ashlyn Macy makes it down to the low block, and one-hand runner on the baseline is good.
25 seconds left.
Vandervoort guarded by Kate Steinbrock. Closely guarded.
Wow.
Now he's starting to count it. Entry pass to Varner, back to Vandervoort. Double team. Worcester has it. And Dix cannot catch up to that one.
3.97 seconds left.
Allison sisters come in. Crossan and Allie Steinbrock head to the bench. Macy will just walk it up the floor, and that's the way the game will end. 35-16 Minneapolis with a 19-point victory here against the Lady Knights in Salina. And good victory. It played pretty consistent throughout. Sacred Heart played some pretty good defense, but Minneapolis just too strong on our defensive end, and held the Lady Knights to 16 points.
We were very inconsistent that third quarter. It was
we were
pretty bad, but really got a boost there in the final stanza with J.C. Crossan and her good defense, and them getting her the ball for some layup attempts, some that went in, some that didn't, but she was got a lot of trips to the free throw line. A lot of great rebounds by J.C. there too to keep us flowing in the final stanza. With that, we'll take a break, hear a word from our sponsors while Scott figures out the final stats. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sacred Heart High School after the girls' good win over the Sacred Heart Knights.
35-16 was your final. Minneapolis, we talked a little bit about it in the third quarter. Sacred Heart actually outscored us 9-8, but we answered in the fourth quarter with a lot of low post play, especially by J.C. Crossan, as we finished with 10 points to their 2 in the fourth quarter. Scoring-wise for Sacred Heart Lady Knights, only 4 people in the books. Megan Gillian with 2, Megan Stein with 2, and then Tracy Thibault with 5, all from the free throw line, and Hannah Dahl with 7. They were 8 for 22 from the free throw line. They were the Lady Knights. Minneapolis, on the other hand, Ashley Macy with 2, Kennedy Allison with 2, 4 by Bailey Walker, 4 by J.C. Owens, 6 by Allie Steinbrock, 8 by J.C. Crossan, and leading the way, Kelsey Page with 9. On the positive, we were 12 for 23 from the free throw line for the Lady Lions, and did a much better job in the actually that's our pretty good job in the third quarter, as we were 6 for 8 from the free throw line in the third quarter. If we hadn't scored those 6 in the field goal, we would have been in pretty sad shape in the third quarter. Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with the victory tonight, 35-16.
Well, that was a good victory here in Salina. Anytime you can beat the Sacred Heart Knights, girls or boys, and Minneapolis Lady Lions put a thumping on them here tonight, and they come away with a 17-point win.
They expand their overall record to 10-5 overall, and 3-4 in the league. Need to keep rolling with some wins here.
And it'll continue to get tough. We've got some tough games ahead of us, so this was one the girls needed tonight.
With that, we're going to sign off. Get ready for the boys' game. Coach comes up, we'll get a quick interview out of him on the other side. So you're listening to SalinaPost.com and Eagle Communications Channel 2. If you're listening on the internet, you'll need to sign off and sign back on. If you're on the television, hang there. We'll be right back.